Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I am going to give a bench that I already have made, how I'm going to give it a upgrade basically. It's a solid wood bench. I had it custom made for the end of our bed, but I don't really use it on there anymore. Maybe once I finish, I'll probably do it then, or I might sell it, or who knows, do something with it. But yeah, it's solid wood. It was made about 3-4 years ago maybe. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is upholster it with a Falsa blanket, because people usually like when I do that. We have a set of 2 chairs at the shop that people always ask us to sell, but I just like them too much and I like them in the shop. But yeah, so we're gonna do that today, and let's get started. So first I gotta pick up a piece of wood that is 4 feet by 12, I think. This might be 6. Is there a 4-foot one? Here's a 6 foot. Let's see. Yeah, that's 6. But we need 4 feet. Here we go.
Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a pump.
And I'm so glad that I found the 4 foot, because I didn't want to have to get the 6 foot, cut the 2 extra feet off, and I'm just glad the 4 foot was there. So now we are at our next stop. We came to get some foam, which is right there. And yeah, we are on the way to checkout. We will now go home and get started with this awesome bench project.
Open up.
Here are all the supplies that I needed for this project. I did get those 2 pillows because I was going to make them for this bench, but we'll just save that for another video. So now that you're done struggling with the packaging of the foam, go ahead and put your wood backing on top of the foam and measure out about 1.5 to 2 inches of border, so that you have enough to kind of pull and tuck the foam around the edge of the wood backing. Honestly, the more the better. You can always trim off any excess that you have in order for it to lay more flat, and so you don't have too much going towards the middle.
Open up, open up, shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open up, open.
So now we can go ahead and get our staple gun and start stapling the foam onto the backing itself. To do this, I usually do 1/2 inch to 1 inch of staples apart from each other to kind of really secure it. So now that I'm done with this, this is basically going on top of here. So this is the bench. This will be going here, and we're gonna screw it on in place once it's done. And so now what I'm gonna do is cut up this blanket. I want the pattern to be vertical instead of horizontal, because if I do it this way, it's just gonna have one long stripe, which I don't mind it, but I think this is it's exactly 4 feet, and so is this. But with a little pull, I mean, you might get a half an inch, but I'm gonna need a little more. So I think I like it better this way anyway, so it has more stripes, and so that's the way I want to do it. So all you do now is lay your fabric out, whatever piece of fabric you have, because I mean you can do this with any type of fabric. And same thing you did with the foam. Now you're just gonna get this and pull it over. I like to pull it a little more. Well, let me center this. So butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a ball. Open up. Tell you out for let your. So yeah, all you do now is just staple all the way around. Same as you did with the and you pull tight every time you staple. Open you up like a ball. Open up. Tell you out for let your emotions follow me. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heart and complications. Open up. Need to reread our conversation. Got me contemplation over our situation. Open up. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN. And of course, this is what I mean by the corners giving me a hard time. Sometimes they just don't want to lay flat and you just gotta maneuver them until they do, but trust me, they will. There you have it. It doesn't matter if it's pretty or not because you're gonna cover it anyways. This is gonna be the underside. So now we're gonna attach it to the bench and we'll be done. So make sure you're applying pressure to the bench by either stepping on it or pressing down on it while you screw the backing onto the bench. You want to get that fabric and the foam to lay as flat as possible so there's not a gap at the edge of the bench going all the way around, and it looks more finished that way. And honestly, all you do is, again, press down on the bench itself so that when you screw it in, the screw kind of pulls them as tight as possible without going through. First impression. Altogether, I only used 8 screws. I could have used more, but honestly, I thought 8 was a good number for how tight it kept the two pieces together. I used 2 on each of the ends and then 4 in the middle. And yeah, I mean, we're all done. That last screw is set. We're all done, and here is what it looks like. Engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up and smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. So I'm all done. As you saw, it wasn't very hard to do. The only thing that gave me a little bit of an issue, which usually it does with upholstery, is are the corners, because the fabric likes to just kind of bunch up. Sometimes you have to lay it and kind of maneuver at different angles so that it does lay flat. But with the exception of that, it was pretty easy to do. It didn't take me no time, and it wasn't too expensive either. I'll put a total down below and like a link of all the products that I use. Most of them I got locally, and I didn't have to order anything online. Sorry, there's like a squirrel jumping on the tree out front. Yeah, so like I said, pretty easy to do, nothing major. Just all you need as far as tools are the staple gun, staples, and a drill, and you're pretty much it. You're pretty much set. So yeah, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would really mean the world to me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you want to see me do or try to do a DIY that you recommend. I think that would be fun. Turn on the notifications below, so just turn them on, I guess, so you can be notified whenever I post my next video. I'm liking these Tuesday situations. Like I've been pretty consistent these last 4 weeks now of being on Tuesday. Sometimes they go up at like 5, sometimes they go up at like 8, but it's still Tuesday, and I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, with that being said, I guess I'm just gonna claim Tuesdays as my upload day. This was really, really fun to do, and now I'm really obsessed with how it turned out. So yeah, I don't know, I might take it to the shop to sell it. I might find a place here in the house for it. I'm so undecided with this piece, but I really do love how it turned out. So again, I hope you like this, and I will catch you in the next one.